What's going on, everyone? It's the true Geordie back again after another weekend in the Premier League. Leicester keep winning. They look like they're going to win the title. Spurs keep winning. They're keeping the pressure on them. Arsenal keep bottling. They're not winning a title. Newcastle, still shite. Still shite. So, with that being said, it's time for another Geordie Reacts to Twitter. Well done to my boyfriend for jumping up and shouting, yes, when Leicester scored while we're in the middle of a christening. Apparently, he had a secret radio hidden. Well, in my opinion, pet, I can call you pet, can't I? Sure I can. A lot of women find that term a bit derogatory, but not when it comes from True Geordie. It's a local thing up here. It's not. It's a term of endearment, all right? Affection. Probably the only affection I'll be getting off a woman anytime soon. So, but this is about you. It's not about me. You know, that man, your boyfriend, make him your husband. Just a little bit of advice here. I'm telling you why. Because any man who's willing to sneak a radio into a church in the middle of a family event to stay devoted to his team, that's commitment. He could have upset everyone. Didn't care. Didn't give a monkeys. He's going to stay committed to you like Leicester through thick and thin. Marry him, have lots of little Leicester babies running around, Leicester fans. They'll have Leicester grandchildren. Will those grandchildren ever see a season like the season and see Leicester win a Premier League title? Probably not. It's probably never going to happen again. So let him enjoy it. Stop your whinging, stop your moaning, just shut up. Piers Morgan tweeted out before the Arsenal game, if Cech is fit, he has to play over Ospina. Number one keeper is number one keeper, end of. Wenger's a buffoon. I don't want to agree with Piers Morgan, but, you know, the goals that Andy Carroll scored were all like really high up in the air, and that's kind of Petr Cech's speciality. So, you know, if he was fit, you start Petr Cech. So what? I'm not going to agree with Piers Morgan. My boss just asked me why Ospina is in goal when Cech is fit. My response was simple. Arsene Wenger. Now, Arsene, you clearly got it completely wrong. And this person has it spot on. And in case you're walking past them in the street, you want to know more about football, let's have a little look at a picture of this person who had the right idea when you had the wrong idea. Just in case you're wondering, everyone. That is what this beautiful, knowledgeable creature looks like, a.k.a. Amy. In case you're wondering, in case you missed that, in case you missed that, there's another picture of Amy. Yeah, just follow us on Twitter, Amy, if you don't mind. True Geordie NUFC. I'll be with you in 1 second, lads. Just right. Follow us on Twitter, Amy. Direct message if you like. I'm probably not your type. I'm a no. Okay. But you know, for what it's worth, I'll never forget this time I've spent looking at you and enjoying your photographs. And yeah, I'll never forget this time. It's been emotional, meaningful, sexual. Sack off Rooney, Vardy should be the England captain. He then later says he'd also vote for him as Prime Minister as well. Whoa, that's where I draw the line. I don't even know if I'd have him as England captain. I'd definitely start him ahead of Wayne Rooney, maybe have someone else as captain. Prime Minister? No. I mean, he'd probably declare everything at least, which is more than what our current Prime Minister's doing. And also, I've noticed that before he makes a run, he does look along the line. So he thinks before he acts, which is obviously more than Tony Blair did. So maybe he could be Prime Minister. I just don't know if I want the man whose favourite slogan is chat shit, get banged, deciding on whether or not this country goes to war. Only Arsenal can make Carroll look like Lewandowski. This is the most Arsenal thing that Arsenal have ever done. Well, to be fair to him, I think he's pretty close, but I think the most Arsenal thing I've ever seen in my life is to spend 10 years building a team for the future. A bunch of young kids who are going to grow together, and eventually they'll be ready. For now, we'll just stay near the title. We'll be in the top four, but then, you know, Chelsea, City and Man United are going to have too much money, but eventually we'll get there. And eventually the time arrives. The planets align. The players hit their prime. Man United fall away, Chelsea fall away, City fall away. It's it. It's an open goal. All we've got to do is hit that ball. But then Arsenal still bottle it and allow teams like Spurs and Leicester, who haven't had a 10-year plan, to overtake them. That must be the most Arsenal thing ever. Feel sorry for Benitez and the travelling toon army. They've just watched a team of bottlers. Yeah. What do you say to that? It's true. It's true. Newcastle are such a bunch of butlers. We make Arsenal look like gladiators. So that is the end of this week's Geordie Reacts to Twitter. If you see any good tweets this week, during the weekend about the football, or any good footballing knowledge from good-looking girls, or whoever, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but make sure you tag the Dream Team Twitter in the tweet with the hashtag Geordie Reacts, and I'll get the message and I can then react to them for you. Make sure you leave a comment if you've enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, stay subscribed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. And the glasses and that, and the dodgy mouth like it's a puppet or something.